moving ahead with chapter 6, division. First of all, we will study few important points, then we will move ahead with the exercises. First point is, the number to be divided is called dividend. You know what is dividend? The number which we have to divide. For example, I am writing like this, 6 and here 24. So here, which number we have to divide? We have to divide this 24, na? So 24 is known as dividend. Clear? What is dividend? Number which we have to divide. Okay, next point. The number by which we divide is called divisor. By which means with which number we are dividing the dividend, that number is known as divisor. Same, I'll explain. This 24, we are dividing this with what? We are dividing this 24 with this 6, right? So this 6 is known as the divisor. Clear? Then the answer obtained is called quotient. The answer obtained is called quotient. Now what is quotient? I'll tell you. This 6 and this 24. In the table of 6, 24 is coming 4 times, right? So this 4 is the answer, na? So in the term of division, what do we call this answer? Answer is known as quotient. Clear? And then the number which remains after dividing is known as remainder. Suppose 6 4s are how much? 24, na? So I'll write here 24. Cut. So nothing is left here, na? So this 0 is your remainder. All 4 terms, what are they? First one is dividend. What is this dividend? Which number we have to divide. Then we have divisor. By which number we have to divide. Then we have quotient. Quotient means the answer which we get. And then we have remainder, means at last whatever is remaining is known as the remainder. So these are your 4 very important terms to be kept in mind. After this, moving ahead, this point all of you see, dividend equal to dividend. What is the dividend? This inside part, na? This is known as dividend. How you will get this dividend? Means this dividend which is in inside, how you will get this? I will tell you. Dividend equal to divisor multiply quotient. Divisor is this 6. You will multiply this divisor with the quotient, means the answer. That is your 4. When you will multiply this 6 with this 4, na? And plus remainder. Whatever is remaining, when you will add, what you will get? You will get the dividend. Okay, so how do we find this dividend? How do we find this dividend? Finding this dividend, we have to multiply the divisor with the quotient, and in this multiplication, that answer, we will add the remainder. Our answer will come same as the divisor. Got it? So dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Next, any number divided by itself give 1. We know this very well. Suppose when we divide 4 with 4, so 4 is divided with itself, na? So when 2 numbers, that is itself, it is divided, our answer always will come 1. Next, another example I'll give you. 5 divided with 5, what you will get? 1. Then similarly, 7 divided with 7, we'll get 1, and so on. So whenever we divide a number with itself, answer always is 1. Then any number divided with 1 gives the number itself. What this statement is saying? This statement means that whenever you divide, suppose 4 with 1, you will get 4. Means na, whenever we divide any number with 1, answer will come that same number. Another example, if you see, 5 divide 1, what you will get? 5. Then 7 divided with 1, you will get 7. So whenever we divide any number with 1, that same number is coming in our answer. 0 divided, result is 0. Then no number can be divided by 0. This point is very important, keep in mind. You see, 0 divided by any number, result is 0. Suppose I am writing like this, na, 0 divided by 5. Na, 0 I am dividing with 5. 0 is dividend and 5 is divisor. If like this is the question, your answer will be 0. Okay, then if 0 divided with 7, your answer will be 0. But this statement means if we write 7 divided with 0, it is not possible. Got it na? We cannot divide any number with 0. Got it? If suppose I am writing 5 divided with 0, that also will be not possible. So we can divide 0 with some number, answer will come 0, but we cannot divide any number with 0. Clear? So these points also you have to keep in mind. This is all your introduction about division.